Nieces, nephews, fellow aunties, it's me again. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your local internet auntie, Auntie Ren, here again with another video. If you are new, welcome. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Settle in, get some wine, get some tea, and sit back and relax. If you're returning, thank you so much for checking out another one. Make sure that you comment down below, say hello, say how you doing, so I know to comment back and say hi. I love commenting to you guys, so please feel free to do that and say hello to everybody. Okay, so get into it. First tag video of 2021. You know I love a tag video. You know I love to support my fellow YouTubers, so you know I had to do this one. So I was tagged by Bits and Bags, which by the way is a great name for a channel. I was tagged by Bits and Bags to do this tag, as well as It's Schex, and I'll make sure to put their links up and also try to put in the iCards a direct link to their channels so that you can go over and head over and see those fabulous ladies. They are amazing YouTubers, definitely similar content, luxury unboxings and like reviews and so on. Absolutely love them. So I was tagged by those two fantastic, fabulous, gorgeous YouTubers to do this tag. So the tag is if I were a ... So if I were a blank tag, and there are certain categories that I have to fill in the ... with, okay? So it is if I were a bag, if I were an SLG, if I were a shoe, if I were a perfume, if I were a makeup, and a wild card. Okay, so it's 6 categories that I have to kind of fill in the ... So if I were a blank, what would I be? So let's get to it. Okay, so if I were a bag, what would I be? So I had to think about this really hard, guys, because I'm like, I consider myself anyway to be classic, to be a little bit trendy, to be a little bit crazy, a little bit modest, a little bit extroverted, a little bit introverted. I'm just one big contradiction. I'm a little bit of everything, so I'm kind of a little bit crazy and a little bit calm all at the same time. So I was thinking, what exactly would that be for me as far as a handbag goes? And honestly, it came down to, I was like, well, what's the one thing that I think, like, you know, super classic, love as far as a handbag goes, and will always have one in my collection and absolutely adore it, and it would have to be the Speedy bandolier. So so for me, I would be a Speedy bandolier. I'm a little bit thick, I'm classic. They come in multiple prints, multiple sizes. They come in different canvases, different leathers, just like me, so you get a little bit of everything. So this is definitely me in a handbag, guys. So if I were a bag, I would be a Speedy bandolier, and I say the bandolier rather than the one without bandolier because again, it's just a little bit more versatile, gives you a little bit more options. And yeah, I absolutely love this one. This one's the 35, so the bigger one of the Speedies, but even like the Speedy 25, yes, that's a good one too, or little baby Speedy, really just great. So I would just be a Speedy bandolier. That's me in a bag. So that's that. Oh, I should turn it with the, there we go. And that's that. So the next one, if I were an SLG, so SLG, for all my newbies who have never heard that acronym before, it stands for small leather goods. So if I were an SLG, what would I be? So if I were an SLG, I would be a pochette accessoire for sure. So this is just a mini pochette, and this is the big one. This is from the multi pochette accessoire. So it was good for me to show this one as my example, since it literally is one of both of the pochettes. So I would be a pochette accessoire for sure. You can't go wrong with this piece. It is fantastic, like me. It's a fantastic piece. So it is, you know, very versatile. You can use it for travel, you can use it for a night out, you can use it in a baby bag, you can use it for everything. I mean, it's lovely. The mini one, again, same thing, just could use it for all sorts of things. It's a forever piece for any, you know, collector or what have you. So I feel like I'm one of those individuals that would be like, you know, if I were an SLG, I'd be super useful, and I would also be, you know, something that will stand the test of time, right? So a classic beauty kind of thing, you know, I hope. So that would be my, if I were an SLG. Next one, we're just running through them. All right, so this one, unfortunately, I don't own. And it was if I were a shoe. Now, I have quite a shoe collection, and I don't think I will ever do like a shoe video because it would be absolutely ridiculous. But I have really big feet, and so hence I have a, you know, quite tremendous shoe collection, because anything I can find to fit me, I basically buy. If it can fit me, it's mine. But these shoes, unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to try them on yet and to see if I can get them in my size or what have you. I don't know, the numbers are in like those, the European sizing, sometimes like the Italian sizing and so on, it can be a little bit narrow, so I have to try it on and see. I can't just go by the number size, but what have you. This shoe, and I'll put a picture up either here or here, depending on which side of the screen has a little bit more real estate for me to work on. But it is a shoe by Sophia Webster. I would probably honestly take any one of the Sophia Webster shoes, but if I had to choose, it would be the Evangeline or the Chiara. Oh, they're so beautiful, guys. It's like art on the foot. Like, it's so beautiful. So I'm a heel girl. I love heels. I've been wearing heels since I could walk. I've been wearing heels. I would wear heels every single day. I absolutely adore heels. And this one is an open toe heel. It's got wings on it. Some of the variations have fur across the toes. They have the actual stiletto heel has designs, or they'll have like stars or Swarovski crystals on them. Like, just amazing, beautiful, beautiful pairs of shoes that they make there. But my favorites would be the Evangeline and or the Chiara. But if I were a shoe, I would be a heel, darling, and a fierce heel, a heel that I can go out there and kill you with it. But I love a heel, and if I were a shoe, that's what I would be. Okay, so the next one, if I were a perfume. So if I were a perfume, I would be, and that's pretty, I don't know, everybody, like I was asking my husband, asked my kids, you know, what would I be if I were a perfume? And hands down, they all said this. So it would be Angel by Perfume. And this is like a signature scent for me, guys. I always have these. I literally buy it over and over again. I've been wearing this scent for years. I'll step away from it, try something else, and then I just come back to it. I got to the point now, these bottles are refillable bottles, so I just buy the refills now, and I just keep refilling it, because I was buying the bottle, and I could just buy, you know, some of them can go upwards, you know, $200 and so on. So I just buy the refill. The refill is like 100 and something, and just keep the refill and just keep, you know, filling up the bottle. So love Angel by Perfume. And if I were a perfume, this is basically me in a fragrance. So that's it. Okay, so next up would be makeup. So if I were a makeup, what would I be? So I think if you lot have watched any of my videos before this, any of my well, not unboxings, the what's in my bag videos or anything like that, I normally, it would probably be easy for you to find out what makeup I would be, because I normally have like any numerous amount of this product with me at one time. It's kind of like sick. Like, why do you have so many at one time? I don't understand, but I do. And it would be a lipstick or lip product. I'm obsessed with lip products. I love them. I love mixing them. You know, any lip, you know, any lip that I'm wearing, people will ask me sometimes, oh, I love that, what are you wearing? I don't know, it's like a variation of things. I'll layer on like 3 or 4 different things. I'll line with one thing, I will, you know, moisturize with another, I'll color in with another, and then I'll gloss over with another. Like, it's like, you know, like a concoction that you make up on the lip products. So I carry quite a bit with me at all times. I absolutely love lipsticks. I have quite the collection of different colors. Like, I literally have them all categorized by like all of my reds, reds, all of my pinks, all of my browns, all of my, you know, beiges and light browns, and all my funky colors, like if I'm getting dressed up or doing some type of like, you know, cosplay or something like that. So I'm obsessed with lip products. But my all-time like favorite that I carry with me, do I have it here with me today? Oh yeah, here it is. So the all-time favorite, I have it in every single one of my bags, I'm carrying with me all the time, and this is from Sephora. It is a Sephora branded product, and I will see if I can get it. I believe the color is called Outrageous. I don't think that's the name of the actual product, but I will try to link the product down below and also on the screen if I can. But I believe the color is 02 Outrageous maybe, but I will link it, like I said, or put a picture up so you guys can see what it looks like if you wanted to order it. But it's absolutely the best like topper. You can wear it alone, that's fine, and it has this kind of tingly plumping effect, and it makes your lips, like, you know, look a little bit more luscious. But it also is great like by itself. You could just wear it alone, bare, and just have a great time. It looks great. A little bit of color, a little bit of shine, that's it. Or you put it on top of whatever concoction you did. As a woman of color, sometimes, you know, if you have this over something that is maybe too dark or too intense, and you want to just like kind of subdue it a little bit, or just go a little bit like, just lighten it up a bit, you put this over top, forget it, it's just beautiful, luscious. Or just put it right in the center of your lips, fantastic. I love this. I have them, I buy them by the 3s and 4s. I give them to my nieces. Yeah, these are stocking stuffers, like, you know, all types of bits, like, love this. So yeah, if I was a lip product, I mean, if I was a makeup, I would be a lip product, and lip product in specifically, I would be this. All right, so final up, Wildcard. So if I were a Wildcard, oh, okay, so what, okay, so I was like, all right, what am I going to do? So many things if I were a blank, right? If I were a Wildcard, so I decided to go with something else that I'm super passionate about, and I wear it all the time, and in my videos, perhaps you've noticed or not, but it would be my nails. I am obsessed. I do my own nails. I grow them out long. I'll do them long. I'll do gels. I'll do whatever, and then I'll cut them out super short. I'll do squares. I'll do different shapes or whatever, different designs or what have you. Obsessed. I have quite the nail polish collection as well, and I try to stick to more cleaner brands as far as my nail care goes, because again, these are all things that are staying on your body for long periods of time. So if, you know, you'd like to go for something a little bit cleaner, or I'm not going to say green, because I have not come across yet a nail product that is completely like, you know, not toxic, like 100% non-toxic. I have not seen that. I've seen some that have less bad things in them. They'll be like 9 free, 8 free, 10 free and all that, but not 100% like clean. I have not seen that yet. But if I'm wrong, please tell me. I'm open to trying different products. Definitely in the green or cleaner wheelhouse. I'm 100% on board for that. So if you do know of one that's non-toxic 100%, I would be so happy to try it out for you guys and see if it, you know, can stand up to some wear and tear, like for, you know, how long does it last or what have you. I would be 100% on for that. But my favorite, more non-toxic, so not 100% non-toxic, but, you know, a little bit cleaner brand would be Smith & Colt. And I'm like obsessed. I have 3 colors here with me today, but this one would be my favorite. And I'll tell you the name of this one. This one is called Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, okay. So this is Stockholm Syndrome. The other one that I have here is Doe My Dear. And I'll get close for you so you can see Doe My Dear. Obsessed with these guys. And the last one that I have here with me is Peaceful Paranoia. What a bunch of names these are. Oh my god. These names are a bit wicked twisted, but I absolutely love them. I love the way they are set up. I love the jars. I think the jars just look so classy. They just look so chic. The tops come off, so you don't have to actually keep this on, and then you would just use this. It has one of those wider like bristles, like the bristle is a little bit wider, so it's not so difficult to paint your nails. They have a great lasting power. I also have their base coat as well, which is fantastic. fantastic. I can go a week with these and not have to change my polish and don't get any chipping or what have you. So want to get some more color. The color range is a little bit, it's okay. The color ranges are not like super great, but I have all of the light colors that I want. So now I'm going to explore some of their darker shades. But yeah, usually when I have a nail care line that I absolutely like love, I start off with their more nudes or their lighter colors, the more buff kind of colors, and then I go into my darker, you know, more like berries and like, you know, some burgundies and stuff like that, like the darker colors, black even, and see how they kind of go. What I'm wearing today is Madame Glam, which is a gel polish that's again a little bit more non-toxic, not 100% non-toxic, but a little bit more. I think they're like 9-free or 8-free or something like that. So I'm wearing these and they're holding up pretty well. I do like Madame Glam for the low toxicity and their whole gel process. They last really long. So when I'm growing my nails back from chopping them down, because I recently chopped them down, when I'm growing them back I usually do gel because I can sit there with them for about a week and a half and they grow out really nicely, and then I'll start going in with more of just my regular polishes. So I'll wear the gels for like about 2 rotations, like for 2 weeks each, so that's about a month, and then go into my regular nail polish, which would be right now, like as soon as I take these off, I'm going right into my Smith & Colts because I love them. So if I were a wild card, I would be a non-toxic nail polish, and it would be Smith & Colts because I'm obsessed with this. And like I said, my favorite would be Stockholm Syndrome. That one's my, yeah, Stockholm Syndrome would be my favorite. So that's it, guys. Okay, so I'm of course going to tag some amazing people down below in the description box, so please go down there and look for your name. Also, if I don't tag you, just because I didn't think to tag you, because you know stuff is not, you know, always up, you know, up to par up here. So if I don't tag you, do it anyway, and you can say I tagged you. I'm completely fine with that, but do that. We want to promote each other, we want to support other YouTubers. So if you're a YouTuber or you're growing your channel and you want to kind of like, you know, this is a way to network and get to know other YouTubers and get to, you know, grow your, you know, your subbies or what have you. You know, this is a great way to do it. So please support Bits and Bags. I'm so glad that she tagged me, and also it's schex. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you weren't tagged in this video or tagged by one of them, so what? Still do it, and I'll come over and watch you and let me know. Tag me and let me know, and I'll come and say hi and support your channel. I had no problems doing that. So anyway, so that's it for me today. Hopefully this wasn't too long. Nieces, nephews, fellow aunties, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz down below. Hit the notification bell so you can know every time I upload a video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much, my lovelies. Talk to you soon. Bye.